I was considering making this a local man reviews video to sort of keep up with the review theme, but since this doesn't consider a video game or movie and rather concerns more modern events, I figured that a brief commentary video was a better fit. This year's YouTube Rewind is bad. Like, really bad. If there's ever an example of how disconnected YouTube has been from its audience, then this video is it, even though the theme of the video seems to, ironically, be growing together as a diverse audience and letting the audience choose what they want in YouTube Rewind this year. These publicity stunts of giving back to the audience have never worked. Let me say that again. Publicity stunts like this never work. They're pandering, over the top, and insulting because instead of taking the extra steps to attempt to make something creative, these "we're listening to the exact feelings of the community at these select moments" things are only proving that YouTube itself, this platform that has all the creative content in the world, despite most of it not getting recognition that it deserves, has literally run out of ideas for what to put into this video that's meant to represent all the best content on their site. YouTube Rewind 2018 went wrong in so many ways. There was no direction, and instead it felt like I was reading the synopsis of a very poorly constructed fanfiction. There was no pacing, no synergy, and honestly it felt like it was just a bunch of celebrities all acting out popular trends for the past year. And there was Will Smith and Ninja, and FORTNITE, all were doing a FORTNITE dance, and then everyone's going to be friends. Yeah, we're all friends, and then it ends. The most glaringly obvious issue that the majority YouTube audience probably had with this was how Will Smith and Ninja had such a prominent role, considering that their main platforms aren't even YouTube. In a way, this is YouTube slapping everyone in the face and saying that anyone who has a YouTube channel is considered a YouTuber, regardless if they worked their asses off trying to get to where they are today, or if they rode the way to the top of the most subscribed list based on their name alone. This isn't to say that YouTube should throw just anyone into the Rewind video, but when I think of YouTube celebrities for 2018, I don't immediately think of someone who's largely a Twitch streamer and a music/movie celebrity who decided to upload storytime videos to YouTube. I think of, that's just it, isn't it? There are great creators out there that I love watching, but they're either way too small for YouTube's Rewind cut, or they simply don't fit their supposed values. Otherwise, my YouTube suggestion is so heavily dominated by mass-produced media, FORTNITE and Family Guy compilations, which I have never watched for the record, and it's because I have literally no interest in Family Guy, but I have a hard time believing that this site has any original content left in it. Now, I hate pointing fingers at, oh, it's the algorithm that did it, because the algorithm argument can only get you so far. Yeah, there are certain videos that will perform better because they conform to what people are most likely to click on in this day and age, but that's more of what people themselves will automatically choose to click on rather than a machine returning values in a definitive pattern. There's no proof aside from guesswork on the algorithm, and yet at the same time it's this sort of algorithmic approach that has all but hidden possibly great content from people who actually enjoy YouTube. Can we also take some time to talk about the whole midsection where the Rewind decided to, and this may just get me branded as a racist, misogynist, homophobic, supremacist furry because I'm choosing to criticize this super duper safe section of the Rewind, to thank every group for everything that they've supplemented to YouTube. I'm not against the thought, but the fact that the section goes on for so long after being disconnected from the rest of the video makes it feel like YouTube forced this section in because they wanted to. There's nothing about this video that flows well, no cuts that have been put together well, and honestly it's more like watching a montage of clips that were collected by some pseudo YouTube fan and thrown together in Windows Movie Maker. Maybe we're overreacting, but damn it YouTube, put the U back into YouTube. I mean seriously, you are the only platform currently that even allows original content creators to upload to the site, so why are you trying to hide that instead of celebrating it? It's like if I had artistic talent but the only stuff I showed off wasn't my original work, and instead I showed off copies I made of other people's art. I mean, that's a nice imitation there, YouTube, but why not show off, advertising revenue? There were a grand total of 3 things that I liked in the Rewind video. The animator section, especially Jaden with her PewDiePie references, Markiplier because he seems like one of the people that shouldn't be there and he's a nice enough guy, and Bongo Cat because I'm a sucker for Bongo Cat and you can't convince me otherwise. And that's all I have for this one. Quick video that I need to get out before everyone moved on to the next hot topic, and goodbye.